Good afternoon, everyone. It is I, Antoinette. Thank you for tuning in. Again, I'm Antoinette. I have a podcast here on Facebook as well as YouTube. It's called Listen and Learn with Antoinette. I am also a panelist off the podcast Let's Talk About It Shy. Every now and then, as you know, I get on live and I express my views. My views don't come from just what I study. My views come from life experiences. Experiences I've watched others go through and experiences I have endured myself. We've had, once again, a tripped out weekend. Why do we keep going through this? Why do we keep having these tripped out weekends? I think the reason why we keep having these tripped out weekends is because we have a youth that is out of control. We have minorities that are out of control. And I'm going to speak again on some Facebook posts that I've seen. I put up a video over the weekend. A video with a black man basically crying his eyes out over his business being destroyed because of looting. Why did I post this? It's not because it was an old video. It's because I needed to give you all a reminder of how this shit affects a lot of black owners, a lot of black businesses. There were a few gentlemen that kind of chived everything I was saying. I'll say the first name, Mario. I thank you very much for your participation in all of, the posts that I put up, or a majority of posts, and you give your feedback, and that's great. I love your feedback. I'm also glad that we got the understanding that Rosa Parks was not a person that released slaves. We got that corrected, everybody. He was actually referring to Harriet Tubman, and he kind of got the names mixed up. But one thing I did I was curious regarding what his statements were. His statements were, we should be focusing on, how our people are being treated. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. We just had a looting of black businesses all over the Chicagoland area. And I know you're going to say, for the other states and everything else, that ain't our city, but it's still our people. You say we're being treated wrong by society. Well, let's just kind of look at that. We've had black businesses that were destroyed, and we're not going to sit here and say that nobody knew they were black businesses, sir. A lot of these kids, and I'm going to say it again, kids, knew that these businesses they broke into were black businesses. How did they know this, sir? Why? Because they live in the city of Chicago. They run those streets and they walk those streets every single day. And you mean to tell me that all those black businesses that were looted, they did not know those were black businesses? Let's kind of recap that. Then you stated that, those black businesses weren't technically black businesses. Who were they owned by? Who? What? Because they got a loan by a white person, that means that the white person owned their business? No, fuck no. Those are the same black people that saved their money for those black businesses. Those are the same people that came out while people were doing lives at these black businesses and them begging you young people to stop ruining black businesses. Let's go further. The Walgreens. All these pharmacies that these little nigglets went out there and robbed to get pills and drugs. These are the same stores that the elderly go to get their medicine. These are the same stores that people have to go get their WIC for their babies, their formula, their milk. It's something that benefited the community. These were places that benefited the community. So if it benefited our community, it's not justice for us to destroy it, because now you're harming people that didn't ask for this. Now you're harming the livelihoods of mothers that are trying to take care of their children, that don't have the money to get out here and buy this milk and buy this cereal and buy this cheese and buy this food. Let's get that straight. I'm a mother. I've been down that road before. I wasn't raised with a silver spoon in my mouth no matter where I was. But I know how fucking deep that shit is and how important it is for mothers to be able to feed their children. So let's cut the bullshit about, oh, it wasn't black owned anyway. It don't fucking matter. It benefited the community. And these little nigglets, I'm going to call them nigglets. Excuse me, my Creole could get a little crazy. These little nigglets went in and they broke into places that benefited the elderly and single mothers to feed their children and elderly people to get their medicine. It's bullshit. Now, one thing I will say, the superintendent and police chief and everyone's coming together. I've noticed that. I saw it on the news that they're trying to get a strategy together for the city of Chicago, where they're giving police officers time off at least one day out of the weekend. That's great. Then he's going to put people on the beat. Let me tell you something. It's great that this man that is taking over is in charge. But here's the deal. How the fuck can he be in charge and take care of the entire city of Chicago without our help? Explain that one to me. I'm looking at your comments. Feel free. I'm going to actually read these comments. Tell me how any of these police officers in the city of Chicago can take care of these thugs that are steady murdering our children without your help. This is where we come in as a people. And those of you that are spitting noise about people being treated wrong, I don't see nail one of y'all jumping on here trying to encourage these young people. I don't see nail one of y'all jumping on here trying to give solutions to shit. But you complain a whole lot. How interesting is that? It's easy to do a whole bunch of shit behind a fucking screen, isn't it? You know, the text gangsters, the Facebook boxers. It's easy to do that shit behind the screen because ain't nobody breaking into your fucking house yet. You remember that 1-year-old baby over the weekend that just got murdered? I'll say his uncle is on my Facebook, and my condolences out to you, sir. My condolences to you and your family. My condolences. That should have never fucking happened. But this is something I preach all the time. When are you all gonna get it? You're not gonna get it until it hits your doorstep. I keep saying this over and over and over and over again. I ain't no doggone medium, but you know what? It's a lot of shit that I've been telling y'all that's been coming out the woodwork. Life experiences, paying attention. Look at what's going on around you. What's this? The offenders that did this don't have any sense of the community. They look at what's in front of them. They live moment to moment. These little nigglets live moment to moment, if you really think about it. These kids get out here and kill every day. They done just murdered a few more babies over the weekend. And the only thing I see is y'all talking about, damn, that's sad. Well, why ain't we doing something about it? Why are we not reaching out to these little nigglets out here that keep destroying the streets? And like I said before, it's a lot of y'all that know who's doing this shit. And you know why a lot of y'all ain't saying shit? Because guess what? One hand washes the other. Don't make it look like you older motherfuckers ain't out here selling these drugs or buying these drugs from these little nigglets. Oh yeah, you got your hand in that too. Let's keep it 100. There's a reason why y'all allowing them to roam the fucking streets. It ain't just fear. You're allowing it because one hand washes the fucking other. But see, it's not gonna make sense to you until they kick your door in. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's getting closer to your doorstep than what you think. Nobody is immune to their child being hurt in some kind of way. I wasn't immune. 5 years ago, my middle son, let me tell y'all something. I don't do this just from studying and saying, oh, poor me. My middle son visited his father, was in his room, in his father's house, in Bellwood, sleeping, minding his own business, him and his girlfriend. He woke up to a noise. She woke up to a noise. Only to walk out that bedroom door and see his father wrestling with another nigga over there with a gun in the man's hand. The man broke into my son's father's house and was wrestling him. My son comes out, the man points the gun towards my son and shoots him in the fucking throat. Don't none of you tell me, none of you can tell me that I just spit this noise all just because she just sees it, she's its activist. No, I'm a mother that's been through it. The man shot my baby in the throat. And coming from the story of how it happened and what happened, my son didn't even know he was shot in the throat. But I have an awesome God, because I didn't find out till 4 or 5 hours later when I got that phone call. When I walked into that hospital room, and I saw all those tubes through my baby, through my second born child. I saw all those tubes through him. I couldn't do shit but stand still frozen. Because I couldn't believe. You don't have to sell drugs on the streets. You don't have to be in a gang. You could be sleeping in your own bed, and this shit can happen to your child. And hours later, as I sat there staring at my son's lifeless body, he moved. And when he finally woke up, he knew God had a purpose for him. But the reason why I'm telling you this story is because I don't spit noise. I'm giving you all advice and my opinions on life because of life experiences. Things I've been through in life. People I've seen go through shit. People that have lost their babies through gang violence, through drug violence, or just laying there in their beds minding their own business. My son was spared, but how many others weren't? And to this day, you would not know that that happened to my son unless you looked real closely to see the scar right here on his throat. My son's a lyricist. His music tells his story. I'm proud of him. And through all of that stress, through all of the therapy, through all of the rehabilitation, he still managed to graduate 4 years of college. I'm eternally grateful. But I speak this for a reason. Not every child had that opportunity. Not every child will have that opportunity. But what are you going to do about it? My son stays out of the limelight. He don't be in the streets. But you know what's real interesting about that? He's more spiritual now than he ever has been. And he teaches. He teaches. He reaches out to this youth that's his age. And they listen to him because he understands their language. Where are you all at? I pour out my heart and I pour out my hands to you. Why? Because I'm saying, hey, I'm here as not just an advocate, but I'm here as a voice. Let these motherfuckers sit there and make you think that they gonna handle these streets, these police. They can't be everywhere all the time. They can't. They need your help. So spare me with this bullshit about, oh, we're being treated wrong. No, there are some evil motherfuckers out here that know nothing but crime. There are some evil motherfuckers out here that know nothing but stealing, killing, and destroying. That's what these young kids did. You think they gave two shits about that 1-year-old baby that they just shot dead? Do you think they gave a shit? But what about you? Do you give a damn? Do you give a damn? See, it seems like I have to give you guys an understanding where I come from, and that's why I bring these stories to light. Yeah, they make me emotional, but I ain't gonna be no punk today and cry. But I had to enlighten you all on something. I keep seeing these posts. And you all are complaining about the wrong thing. You're focusing on the wrong thing. You need to get a hold of these kids. And a lot of y'all, I'm just going to put this shit out of here. A lot of you cokeheads out there. Yeah, I said it. I fucking said it. And I'm not here to put you on blast. I'm not here to call out names. But a lot of you cokeheads out there know these little niggas out here. A lot of you cokeheads out here buy drugs from a lot of these niggas that's murdering these babies. How dare you say anything? about who's being mistreated. Because a lot of y'all are worried about the next party. A lot of y'all are worried about, oh, am I going to get a gig? When's my next DJ gig? Oh my God, I'm not in the streets anymore. Oh my God, people are going to forget me. Fuck! Never mind. There's a bigger picture here. A bigger picture. We want to get out here and we want to be the partiers like we used to be. We want to be the motherfucking players like we used to be. We want to be the fucking damn, socialites like we used to be. We ain't going to be shit because we're steady declining. So what are you all going to do about it? Instead of making these complaining posts, what are you going to do about it? Instead of chiving and getting on my post talking about, oh, what's not right for you? What was not right for these babies that just got murdered? What was not right for them? It wasn't right that they lived a life that was uncertain. It wasn't right that these gangbangers came up and killed that baby. It wasn't right for a little girl to sit in her living room and get shot peacefully sleeping or watching television. When you come on here or you make comments, be sure you know what the fuck you're talking about. And no hard feelings. I don't give a damn if it was black, if it was white. I don't care. The city of Chicago is a big little city. And we have destroyed the fuck out of the city of Chicago. We allow these little bastards to constantly keep shooting and killing. But you motherfuckers don't give a fuck about that. You know why? Because it hasn't hit your doorstep yet. Oh, I pray it doesn't. But don't be surprised. Because a bullet ain't got no names on it. Or haven't you noticed that? A bullet ain't got no certain particulars that it needs to go pick out of a lineup. Or haven't you noticed that? These police need your help. They need your help. There's a lot of crooked ass cops out here too. That's another reason why these little nigglets ain't caught yet. Let's put the shit out there. Your help is needed. They can't do this alone. Why are you confused about that? Why do you think it's just up to them to take care of things? Yeah, there's a lot of cops out there busting their fucking asses while you sit in your fucking living room and look at the news and go, damn, that's a shame what they did to such and such. Get off your ass and do something more than that. Do something more before you become the next statistic. Before your children become the next newscast. The next story. Society can only direct you as far as you allow them, Rocky. Society can only direct you as far as you allow. This is a game of chess. Politics is the game of chess. A lot of you need to learn how to play. So when I look at some of the comments and you guys throw up what's not right for you, I'm going to tell you, what are you doing about it? What are you cokeheads doing about it? You only worried about the next hit. You really don't give two shits as long as it didn't happen to your kids. But like I said, a bullet ain't got no fucking name on it. Y'all stop sitting back and spitting noise on Facebook all the damn time with the words and shit. Come out and talk to these kids. Come out and talk. You know what's even funnier about that? I saw another one. It was a comment somebody made about how, yeah, they're destroying Chicago. You know what's real funny about you cowards? You know what's funny about you punk little cowards? Even you older punk ass cowards? Now one of y'all stepped outside of Chicago. Not one of y'all. And don't give me that bullshit, oh, they tore up Joliet. Man, Joliet is the fucking hood. It's like a whole nother city of Chicago, except for these motherfuckers are like country bumpkins and city of Chicago people. It's a whole different world. But guess what? They didn't do nowhere near the damage that Chicago got. Y'all talk about how, oh, the white people got us this. Yeah, you know what? You talk all that shit. But the white people obviously got you scared. The ones you keep talking about, because none of you motherfuckers came out to DuPage County and fucked it up. None of you did. And I don't want to hear about that shit. They tore up Naperville. No, the fuck they didn't. They did not tear up Naperville like they did the city of Chicago. Y'all talk about loot the right places. Y'all missed all the surrounding areas. I mean, I'm not going to sit back and say it's right or wrong. I'm going to say, hey, your protest is valid. I understand. But you going at it the wrong fucking way. So you bastards go in there and you loot up the city of Chicago where black businesses are owned and where it benefits black communities. And you don't go outside of that. What the hell did you just accomplish? I don't see nobody going out here to Streamwood no damn where. I don't see nobody going out here to Crest Hill. I don't see nobody coming out to Woodridge, Downers Grove, Bolingbrook. I don't see y'all doing none of that shit. But you tore up the main area where people make money and they have their businesses. Ain't that many black businesses out where I live. But you motherfuckers sure stayed your ass in your lane, didn't you? You fucked up your own fucking area. You would rather fuck up your own area to prove a point that was never even proven in the first fucking place, but go after the motherfuckers that really hate you. That barbershop man that owned that barbershop didn't hate you. He loved his community. He's from the same hood you from, but you didn't give a fuck. You rode your dumb asses right on over there, broke the windows, took whatever you could, and rolled the fuck out. Y'all was all down there by downtown trying to fuck everything up, breaking into every store you possibly could. But you know what's funny? Y'all knew better. Y'all stayed y'all monkey asses in Cook County, didn't you? You know, right outside of Crest Hill, outside of Joliet, there's actually a KKK base. Look it up. I ain't see none of y'all go that direction. I bet ain't now one of you motherfuckers hit I-80. Did you? No, you didn't. Because you knew better. You went for where you think you could get away with shit. You went for where you thought you could get away with it at because you fear the very motherfuckers you're complaining about. You fear them and you're going to stay away from their territory. So personally, your message was just fucking lost. All you did was look like a bunch of fucking thugs that ruined your own neighborhoods. They're laughing at you right now. All you did was ruin businesses that help single mothers and black business owners and the elderly from getting their medicine. That's all you did. The motherfuckers are still out here hanging people. These little nigglets are still out here killing children. What was your point? What was your point? I'm looking at your comments. Oh, I'll read them. Everyone has a different approach to a solution. I have to learn to work with these young folks, the criminal justice system. The criminal justice system already has black youth on lock, if you haven't noticed that. The criminal justice system already has black folks on lock. You think they let them people out of them prisons and shit because of COVID-19 not to go get their asses again? You're wrong. You're very wrong. Those motherfuckers are out there right now looking for their next victim, or they done ganged up with these little so-called gang members and shit's just going to make it. It's just havoc every fucking where. Oh, they coming back to get them. Let's just get that out the way. But these other little motherfuckers that's out here, you motherfuckers know who's doing all this stupid shit. You know, but you won't say shit because they're benefiting you in some way, or you are afraid of them. But see, you ain't gonna be afraid of them when they kick your door in or they shoot somebody in your house that you love. To restore all of this, we need to get a hold of the youth and not be afraid to do so. These little motherfuckers, they get their advice from somewhere. And it ain't just some young dudes doing this shit. It's some older cats being the influence. It's a lot of older people being the influence to these young folks that they going and sending out here. Do your research. Y'all can find out a sale somewhere. Y'all can find out this, who got the liquor, who got this hookup. Why don't you find out who's leading these little motherfuckers? And get at them. I stated before we needed to have We needed to have meetings with the black community. I see people raising their hands. Hey, I'm willing to ring. I said, hey, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's meet up. I don't give a fuck if it's a secret place. Let's do it. But all I'm hearing is crickets. I said, I'm down. I'm down. See, the difference between me and you is that I'm not afraid to show my face. I'm not afraid to give you my views. I'm not afraid to tell you young people, hey, you need somebody to talk to, hit me the fuck up. I'll give you some schooling. I'm not afraid to do that. The only way we can rebuild our community is we help these officers apprehend these people, these kids that are killing our youth, that are killing each other. And apprehend these older motherfuckers that's giving them the fucking go to do this shit. Stop acting like y'all fucking brand new. Stop acting brand new. This ain't nothing new. This shit been going on for years. It be our own people that will fuck us up and then turn around and point the finger at somebody else. Huh? You rather point it at another race than to point it at your damn self. You know, they say if you look in the mirror and you can't look at yourself into your own soul longer than 30 seconds, you're the problem. I mean that shit. This COVID-19 ain't fucking over with. Y'all motherfuckers are killing me with that shit. Oh, it doesn't matter if you wear a mask. It doesn't matter. It's called responsibility to other people that didn't ask for the shit. Look out for them, the elders. Look out for them. I'm sick of hearing that shit too. Oh, COVID-19, it's bullshit. You know what? It's bullshit if it hasn't hit your doorstep yet, but I know a lot of people that have suffered from that fucking virus and a lot of people that have other relatives that have died from it. It's not over. They're letting you stupid asses out here for a reason. Just like they let the prisoners out. They letting y'all asses out here for a fucking reason. But see, October and November ain't got here yet. You ain't seen shit yet. Nothing. Y'all thought that, oh, the heat. You let these motherfuckers tell y'all the heat was gonna kill the virus. Well, look at Texas. Woo! They shut down again, aren't they? Look at California. Look at Florida. Sometimes you gotta read between the lines a little bit. They say don't pay attention to everything you read on the news. You're absolutely correct, but read between the lines. They giving y'all a roadmap to how the fuck they're playing each and every last one of us. Y'all just don't want to see it. Why? Because you have cabin fever. You want to get outside. You want to live your life. That is great. That is wonderful. We all want to do that, but we have to do it responsibly. Don't I keep saying that in every video that I keep bringing out? Don't I keep saying responsibility? I don't care what field you're in. Responsible. Be responsible. Because nobody wants your funky ass germs that you don't think you got. Nobody wants you breathing on them with COVID-19 just because you think you don't have it. That's thinking stupid. That's thinking stupid. I said it. If anybody got an issue with that, please inbox me. Inbox me. I'll send you my motherfucking number. We can get this shit cracking right here, right now. I don't fear anyone but God. We can't do shit but watch our babies die? Is that what you're telling me? We can't do shit but watch our babies die until it happens to you? Is that what you're all telling me? Because if that's how the fuck you feel, you're more sad than I ever thought. And whoever's pissed the fuck off of what I'm saying, obviously I'm talking to you. You spit and scream and bitch about the cops doing everything they can, but they out here getting killed too. They out here getting murdered also. They not immune to these bullets. They getting killed too. They can't do it by themselves. Y'all get y'all asses out here. Get your fucking security together at your homes. I'm telling you, the neighborhood watch needs to be open again. Why are you not getting this? Why are you guys not hearing this? Why are you guys not hearing this? Why aren't you understanding that? Don't go pointing the fucking fingers if you can't lift your hand to help in any kind of way. Don't go bitching at anybody if you ain't trying to have a solution as well. Don't go bitching at anybody and putting the blame on another race when you're fucking up your damn self. But once again, you really don't give a shit because it ain't hit your doorstep yet. But karma is a monster. It has no expiration date. And God has his way of speaking to people where only he knows you'll listen. He did it for me. He did it for a lot of people. Let's see. Conversation with those who want to help. With language that folks of all language can digest. Well, see, this is what I mean. I said to you all that I have a son that actually talks to the youth that got shot and survived. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. That young man speaks their language. And I have actually seen him reach out to people and convinced him to do something different. But he's just one person. But there are many young people that are like him. But they need your support. They need your help. They need your security. They need your protection. Stop protecting these drug dealing, murdering ass bastards. Protect the ones that are trying to help. Protect the ones that are trying to make a voice out here to try to change this shit with you. With you. There's a lot of young people that will listen. You just got to know how to speak their language. But like I said, there's a lot of y'all out here cope the fuck up. So therefore, you're not trying to speak their language because you still need to get your motherfucking fix. Or you're going to sell your fucking TV next week. Retarded. And if you're pissed off about what I just said, that means I'm talking to you. You don't have to like me. But whooping my ass is a whole different story. You don't gotta be here on my Facebook. There's a polite little button you can disco delete me. But I'm going to speak my voice. I'm going to say what I have the mind and the heart to say. And I said it, and I said it then, and I'll say it again. This comes from a different place. It doesn't come from a book. It comes from experience. It comes from what I've seen. It comes from what I've been through. Now, what are you all going to do about this? How are you all going to help? I just watched the news of how the officers are not even getting breaks and they finally going to get a day off. What the fuck are you going to do? How are you going to help? Get your security back out there. Speak with these building owners you rent their apartments from. Link up with these people to make it more secure on your blocks. Keep a watchful eye out. A watchful eye. It's not hard. You motherfuckers will stay up. You know what's funny? And I love kicking it. I do. I'm a house head. I love kicking it. Boom, boom, boom. But you know what's fucking funny? Y'all motherfuckers will sit up there and stay up all night long. Drinking, sniffing, smoking. Y'all will stay up for 2 days straight. Just to party. But you ain't got that same energy to watch your block and watch out for these children and watch out for your elders. Fuck out of here. You're a disappointment. I know, I used to party and do the same shit with y'all. Except for the cocaine. I ain't never did cocaine a day in my life. The devil is a lie. I smoked some weed, though. I did. I smoked some weed. I just can't smoke weed a whole lot. I can't smoke the blunts because I'll go sleepy if I smoke the blunts. But I could do that little pipe thing with the weed in it. Man, that shit is love. But anyway, I don't do shit to hurt any motherfucking body. And I know a lot of you motherfuckers don't say the same thing. You a lie. You know why? Because a lot of you motherfuckers that live out there in Inglewood on them same fucking blocks, y'all could have seen that shit. But y'all was too worried about whose house you could go over to so you could party and dance all night long. You fucking up and you just don't see it. Why? Drugs have you fucked up. Y'all will party an entire weekend, go to picnic after picnic, and y'all will keep a watchful eye on each other to make sure each other got food on the grill and alcohol in their belly. But none of you motherfuckers watch your block. You still on this. It ain't my business mentality. Man, you motherfuckers need Jesus. Yes, I cuss and pray. I speak about the Lord, but yes, I'm cussing. I'm keeping it real. I'm 100. I'm not a fake chick. I just don't believe in being that way. Either you like me or you hate me. Well, it can't be in between. I just don't give a shit. Let's see. Hey, I appreciate your segments, Blake. I do. I appreciate it. But here's the thing. I'm not doing this just for this to go viral. I'm doing this for somebody to listen. I'm doing this to give y'all some schooling on listening. I'm doing this so maybe you'll share this with your youth. Maybe you'll share this with your child. Maybe you'll share this with your nieces and nephews. Maybe you'll share this. Maybe they'll listen. Maybe that I speak their language. Maybe somebody can understand me and understand that I'm coming from a good place, that I'm coming with a heart. Maybe they'll do that. That's why I do this. That's why I do this twice a week. That's why I do this. This ain't about likes. This ain't about just getting out here and just saying shit. I saying it because I give a fuck. I give a fuck because I have children that are adults that went through shit. I give a fuck. Now, what are you going to do? How are you going to help? Let me tell you something. Tayshawn, don't ever stop speaking your voice. If you saying the same things I'm saying, don't you stop speaking your voice. I don't give a fuck how many people get mad at you. Piss them off even more. Never shut up for the feelings of another motherfucker, especially if it's coming from a good place. Don't you silence yourself because of how some fucking body else feel. Fuck them. Obviously, they're part of the fucking problem. That's why they're mad at you. Let's get that straight. You know what? A lot of people keep saying people aren't going to get this. Oh, they'll get it eventually. You know why they'll get it? Because eventually it's going to attack them at home. Mark my words. There are people I know that has already touched them and they want to make a difference. They didn't ask for it. They weren't out here promoting violence. These people were not doing that, and yet it still hit home. It still hurt a loved one of theirs. It still affected them. We need to be able to do something about this shit. Or we're going to keep losing babies. That's my voice to y'all today. That's my voice to you now. I'm going to keep speaking. You're going to keep seeing my face out here. You may see me with a fucking mask. Shit, I need to go get that fucking Darth Vader mask and shit the way shit going around here these damn days. But you're going to keep seeing me. You're going to see me out here and there. You're going to see me on live. I'm not going to shut up. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to speak my heart. I'm going to tell you my stories. I'm going to make it clear. I'm going to make it clear. And I don't give a fuck of how anyone feels. You upset? Good. Go take a fucking nap. Come back later. Let me know how you feel that. Get some coffee. Eat a donut. I don't give a shit. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to keep speaking my voice. This is not preaching. This is crying out to you all to change the atmosphere of our communities. We are fucking losing. We're losing every day. I'm going to keep grilling this in your fucking head until you guys get it. Because I don't want the same shit that happened to that mother that lost her fucking 1-year-old baby or that 3-year-old baby. I don't want that to happen to you. But like I told you, a bullet ain't got no names. I don't want your children, your 15-year-old to end up in a grave site. I don't want your teenagers that have a fucking future to end up 6 feet under. That's why I'm speaking this. I almost lost my own children due to the violence of some stupid-ass evil bastards. I don't want it to happen to you. I'm sorry, y'all. My Creole gets a little crazy. But I don't want it to happen to you. But we need to make a difference, and we need to make that plan now. We can plan in our heads, but we need to put it to action. That's my words for you all today. Because it's ridiculous. I know I yell a lot. I'm very loud. I really don't give a shit. Be sure to please subscribe to my YouTube. I know I keep speaking about my YouTube because eventually I'm going to be loading other videos. I loaded some other videos on there already, but please subscribe to my YouTube. Listen and Learn with Antoinette. Please continue to share these videos, and I'm telling you, share them for a benefit, not to just hear me clown. Share them for a better benefit than that. Share them because you know somebody that will listen. You know somebody it'll reach, that I speak somebody's language. Share it for that reason. My love is being shown through my actions for my people, whether you are black, whether you are white, whether you are Hispanic, whether you are Indian. But right now, our people are fucking up. And all we can do is point the finger at somebody else instead of our fucking selves. Accountability really sucks for a lot of you, doesn't it? Accountability is that fucking hard? Accountability is that difficult for you motherfuckers to actually, it's showing itself. It's showing that black people don't take accountability for their own fucking action or their own fucking kids. Kick the part about that party is, and I know I'm over my time, I really don't care. You know what's funny about you hood mothers and hood fathers? Y'all motherfuckers will sit back there all damn day long, look at the news and say, poor baby, let's pray for the family. When it's your little motherfucker that's out here fucking up. When it's your little bastard you got sleeping on the fucking couch without no job and ain't doing shit. But as soon as it get dark, that motherfucker toted up and he's in the streets. But as soon as his ass get killed, you the first motherfucker on TV. Ah, my baby, he was such a good boy. No, the fuck he wasn't. He was a problem. He was a problem. He was probably one of the motherfuckers out there shooting. I ain't gonna say I'm glad he's gone, but I understand. I said it. Get your shit in order. I'm going to keep spitting this. Get your shit in order. It's the only way this shit's going to work. These good officers out there that are out there, let's help them out. I'm telling y'all, they can't do it by their fucking self. Let's help them out. Stop sitting back waiting on somebody to knock on your door and say, all right, you can come outside now. Stop doing that shit. Stop. Just stop. You have the power. You have more power than what you realize. Stop letting these little young punks make you think you don't. You have more power, like our elders did, than you give yourself credit for. You're just not utilizing it. You're not using it to the advantage that saves us, that helps us. I'm not going to say save us, because the only person can save us is Jesus. So I will say this. It will help you. It will help the community. Utilize some of this knowledge that y'all be speaking at these picnics. Y'all could give so much advice out there at these picnics. Y'all could claim to be, I've done this, I've done that, I've served this in the military, I've done that. But what the fuck have you done for your community now these days? I ain't talking about back in 72. I ain't talking about back in 89. I'm talking about right now. Besides getting drunk and getting old, what else are you doing? Besides turning some knobs and spinning some records, what else are you doing? Besides hating on the next person because they got the gig that you were trying to get, what else are you doing? I said it. I love all of y'all, but I'm going to speak fucking truth. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Because it needs to be said. It needs to be said. These young ladies out here don't even know where the fuck they going no more. All they know how to do is spread their fucking legs and have babies. They don't have no education. I blame that on the mothers and fathers. Don't give me that bullshit. It's the system. No, fuck you. You have a mind of your own. You know how to keep the motherfucking police from finding out your ass smoking weed in the basement when it wasn't legal yet. You knew how to get away with that shit. You knew how to get to the hookup guy over there in Midtown some motherfucking where to get that free liquor. You knew how to do that shit. Strategize at a different level. Use some strategy with these kids now. Let's figure that out. Let's figure out how we can get back to what we love and what we were used to. Let's get it together so that we can be free to roam again. It happens everywhere, but it don't happen out here like it's happening in Chicago. I'm just gonna keep spitting that motherfucking shit. That's real talk. It happens everywhere, but it doesn't happen here like it happens in Chicago. And I love Chicago. I'm in Chicago all the time. I party in Chicago. I kick it in Chicago. I got relatives in Chicago that I love dearly. I love the lakefront. I love it all, man. But man, why I gotta get out my car all the time and do this shit? Motherfucker. Why I gotta do that? Because that's what I do. I didn't have to do that shit years ago. I swear to you. I knew crime was here, but I was never the person that had to look constantly like I've been doing the last 5 years. Some dangerous people out here. I have a testimony and story of my own that's happened to me, but I'm going to share that another time. Like I said, I don't come from telling you anything through books. I tell you shit from life experiences. I tell you shit from what I've seen my loved ones go through. People I care about go through. I love y'all, but you gotta love your fucking self. And the longer you let these little bastards out here, just because they benefit you in some ungodly way, sit out here and keep killing, they gonna keep doing it till it hits your doorstep. Oh, you gonna listen in, ain't you? Ain't you? I'm gonna say it the ghetto way. Ain't you? You'll listen in, huh? Why wait for that? Why wait for that? God bless you, Shanae. God bless you, my sister. Baby, you have seen some shit out here that I just couldn't imagine. This woman has traveled everywhere and Shanae has traveled everywhere, and she has seen what COVID-19 does to you. She's seen what gunshot wounds and these motherfuckers that are murdering these children look like. She's seen that shit firsthand. God bless you, my sister. God be with you, my sister. You keep strong, my sister. You keep speaking, my sister. I don't care who don't like it. You keep voicing yourself out here, my sister. You got my support 100%. But I love y'all. That is my time. Maybe we can make a difference. Maybe we can't. It's up to you. It's up to me. Get it together or leave it alone and just go ahead and disintegrate. It's up to you. It's up to me. That goes for the west side, east side, south side. It ain't getting no better, y'all. It ain't getting no better, but it can. And I'm going to continue to say that. Forgive my ranting. My Creole gets a little crazy. Please continue to support me. Please continue to support those who think similar to me or like me. Please continue to support those that do want to make a difference. Strength in numbers. It was showing enough strength in fucking numbers for y'all to fuck Chicago up. Let's use strength in numbers to get it and clean it up. Let's do that. Let's try that. Can we try that? Just let's try that. Let's try that. I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful week. And I'll holler at you later. Peace out.